because whatever Stacy we are having today is all because of her efforts. She has been toiling hard. I have been seeing her for the past 3 days, so it's really tremendous. Thank you so much, Kanye. And
then what happens is we say we have this at the back of our head that the audience analysis has to be done, so we are writing to a particular audience and so on and so forth and everything. But all these has been done, analyzed in terms of the way people understand what are content to prepare, whether it is going to be for the textbook material, whether it's going to be for documentation, it's going to be for any scientific journal or anything else theories are there. Our user session will be for you to think, can I use this in the way I want to present content, in the way I want to write content. Okay? All of us have to think, or it's going to be a little bit of a paradigm shift, maybe, not all, but we do it subconsciously, consciously. We are using all these theories in some form or other. Okay? And that is what it is. It will be a little bit theoretical, but also will give you examples of how you can use it. Alright? Can you start? Oh, that is the concept now. Okay. I will still use this, right? And hopefully in the right direction. Stop, please. Thank you. This one alone. I also will show you an imagery of how a cognitive model will be when you start thinking about it, and you have to think it in that depth. Okay? This is not so this was the key objectives when they asked me to give the proposal. I had given this as the key objectives, okay, for this particular paper. So we are also going to look at multimedia learning theory, and also the visual user. And I clicked like this and said, "Ah, see, this is coming up." That was how education changed, the learning process changed. Then came the different ways of taking classes, and we had. Thank you. You're doing it. The remote is not. See, that's technological. Okay, thank you. What's your name, sir? Sorry? Sai, thank you. Okay. So now what happened is the next level was you had the automatic way of using PowerPoint slides. And PowerPoint thank you. When PowerPoint slides came up, we were so thrilled about it because you could do animations, which you couldn't do before, and every slide had animation. All you were thinking kind of thing, and it would be a fatigue on the eye. But it had so much of animations on it, and you all feel so happy that you can have to see it. Okay, so that was in one more next step. I know how to learn. Okay, and they will learn it in a way different, so different from us. And you ask them something, just wait, ma. You don't have to go through a laptop. I'll just look at the mobile and give you now. I have an app. And I say, okay. You don't know technology. Oh yeah, I don't know technology. So that's how I learn it every day with my children. And I happen to say, okay, wife, you're great. I'll get this. My first son is 24 years. My second one is.
I hear it from a 6-year-old.
Yeah, you hear it from a 6-year-old. Okay. So when we define cognition, all of us have this here. But how many of us think about cognition in terms of documentation? Are we doing all this? It includes attention, perception, memory, reasoning, judgment, imagining, thinking, and speech. Yes or no? At least one. Attention to detail? Yes. Perception? Can you tell me anything to do with perception? Your understanding of an installation guide. You say that those people will come and tell me that this is how it has to be, installation guide. You will do it. Alright? But has your perception changed? Can I change this installation guide to have it in a different manner? That perception of the way you understand technical content or technical explanation from the developers is your perception. Right? And then how it produces is different. But that's how you think. You have to think that way. And of course, memory we always use because we just had an elephant session, but we had to have an elephant memory also. To at least remember that this has to go in the sequence, because for all probably you will think I know this product so well, the new feature has come up, I'll go, let us assume, this is a hypothetical situation, I go into a developer's demo session without a notebook and a pencil. Imagine. Don't you think we need to have memory? This is a hypothetical situation. I don't usually go like that, but I'm telling you. So what happens at that point is, there are some sequences which you can't probably write. So what you have is, you record it or you think about it in a different manner, and then the reason why they'll actually explain how this can be interpreted, this particular score. You have to do it with all of your, if you can do it with your SMEs, you will understand how they will give you information. If they don't kill you in the process. Okay. David Bach's experiential learning theory is very interesting. Okay. He is a person you should know that, he has different forms of doing. He says doing, perceiving, analyzing, and deciding. Most of us do it. Because if we do it, we know. We fall maybe in that particular quadrant. Okay? But how many of us analyze? Very few. Because our product lines might not give us the scope of analyzing. Simple. It's not that we can't do it. It's just that our products in which we might be working might not do. But if people who are going to write documents with big data analytics or something to do with understanding algos or understanding something else which is more mathematical and has more of analysis to be done in terms of data crunching, then they fall into that category of writing. It might be that we'll have different styles of writing, but will be a few of us, most of us will do doing and then we'll write. Okay? So he also explains so you have to have a bit of all. You have to have an active experimentation. That's how we do it. We do it with experimentation. We try to learn the demos. We look through the demo to learn it. And then you also have to have something called concrete experience. Okay? And then you have to have a reflective observation. What did I do because I got this result because I did this? So I have done these steps. That's a good one. Put it in text. Performance. No, I don't want to put that. I should have done.
Still, if it is a village, that is why I said it's more of a village of the team. Something and learning something new is maybe difficult.
See, knowing your team members, whether you are not, forget about being a manager, okay? Knowing your fellow colleague or your team member is very important. How do they learn? You just can't write them away saying that they're learning it slow, I have learned it so fast. That comparative study will not help. Okay, but they may have some other strength which we need to tap. So that strength will be useful for you sometime. You can't, if you have already insulted the person, you can't go and ask them next time. So it's better that you know what is the learning style of each individual. It doesn't mean that you can't, it's just an observation. I feel it's an observation for where we do it. But teaching a team a new skill or a new process depends on you have something to attend.
Yes. Which sort of supersedes the learning style. One is how intense was the learning experience. And if the learning experience is extremely intense, it supersedes all the learning style. Because now it's not the comfort of me learning it, it's the mandate of me learning it.
Right. Sorry about
Just to give you an example, so when one of my friends suffered a heart attack, it was a very intense experience for me.
Okay.
And I said, wow, this is my class. We are talking only about the intelligence. I am talking about the emotion, the intensity of the learning experience.
True.
If it is a shock, people do change.
Right.
And this may happen in one night.
Correct. Overnight. And you also will have some, your hands are going to great. It's an overnight experience of shock. No, I don't know.
I'd also like to add something.
Sorry?
People always need to know what's in it for me.
Exactly.
When they know that, they will learn. There are some
You
who
have to
learn just for
understand.
the sake of intellectual stimulation. Some will learn for the possibility of a pay rise.
Correct.
Some will learn for a lateral move. So you need to know what is going to work for who and how they get motivated.
That is the analysis which we need. Not actually giving them the best environment to work. Right? Yes, you had something.
Yeah, on the emotional thing, what I wanted to say that it could work the other way around as well.
It can be a negative impact.
Yeah, like if someone is really scared that if they will go wrong,
Yeah.
they'll keep on asking again and again. They'll keep on asking you to give a presentation over and over again so that they will.
So, but we have to write it in such a way that it will be remembered by this person. Okay. Somebody came and asked me. I don't think she's in this room. She said, Kiran, I have got 2 receipts for myself, and I also got this tag, very nice tag. Tags are not I'm telling you. Okay. So this person came and told that I got it for myself and for my team member, but the other person has not got it at all. She said the name. Okay, I don't remember the name right now, but I can remember this girl's name. So I said, you tell me the name. She started telling about the person. No, I don't know. You tell me your name. Because in my memory for that group, I had tagged that person's name in my head. For this group, I had contacted the person, had sent a mail to her, saying that please ask her to. So I remember her name. I don't remember the other two. Because that might stop, it stopped there for me. My remembrance for that memory stopped at only her name. And then I told her, I remember him. Dinosaur, ostrich, and so on. Right? So that's how your imagery should be. Why did you not think about it? Because in your documentation, your focus is a horse with a blinker. Your focus is not like this. If your focus is like this, then what happens is your documentation writing style across authors will be the same.
You can also think of button and shades of blue. Eggshell blues are not the colors.
Exactly. See, they have come back to taxation. Okay, this image I tried. I tried my level best to put it in a format where all of us can see. I thought I'd write a script also to click it and things like that. No, this is what it is. What you see is what you get. Okay. There are two slides. One is instructional and media strategy. That's what they have. But they try to manipulate it in different combinations and flavors. When you look at your instructional material, you say wow to so many. How to activate demos in your mandatory ethics things in your offices. So much of text, and you have to remember all those texts. It's very difficult. Why can't they put a figure somewhere and say this is what it looks like if you don't follow this? So difficult for me to, I can't remember. And I'll just pass their exam because I've written notes, not cheating. And I'll say, okay, when they'll give you assessment at the end of the session, I probably will go back to this and then I'm going to time it. They're not sitting in front of me, I'm cheating. I may not remember all the ethics, right? So that is not serving the purpose. That's not how you should do it. So, when you use a type of strategy in instructional designing, you have also the training type. For advanced learners, you have one type, and you will have for case study compliance training. It has happened already. If you follow these the way they have followed, this will be the results. If you follow it in this manner, this will be the result. So you're actually preparing a case study and a scenario-based case study, which says that because you did this, you have this result. If you do it this way, you will have a better result, or there's no better result. You have the correct result. There's no bad or good safety. Safety should be good. Okay. All of us know ADDIE. I'm not going to talk about ADDIE in that way. ADDIE is very important because this is the steps which we need to follow for creating learning material. Since most of us are not instructional designers, but we still prepare material which can be used in the training material by some other department. Your technical writing aspect, how many of your content in user manuals has been used by people in the training department? Raise your hands. Fantastic. But as if I have written it in the way they can understand, the training department, they will done a great job. This is only one S here. But they make it yours as a base. Simple. They might not be using it that way, but they have a very successful model. We'll talk about it later. Okay, we'll see how you've used it. So, that's about it. I have not taken, hope I'm not taking too much of time, but this is what I'm on gun time. Great. Okay. So, any questions? And the reason why I took this, I'll tell you why this actually fascinated me, is some of the theories which I have told you just now, I've implemented in some of the documentation projects which I worked in the past. Not very recently, but way back, and those have still been successful. And believe me, we have not received any customer change request because we analyzed it in the imagery model. It has worked fantastically for us because when I look at a model, I'm also looking at the external forces which will affect my model or the imagery. How is it going to affect? What are the risks? And so on. So that imagery really helped when I'm doing product documentation. I'm not saying that the services company will not be useful. I've not tried it. But a product company, this imagery model has really worked very well, and I've used most of these concepts. Okay? That's about it, folks. Thank you so much for your time.
So we come to the end of day 1 here, the last speaker, and for this I'd like to call upon Matt here to give away to Kiran.
I'll come here, so the photographer will have.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Both of them have been trying really hard. They have done a great
So,
job.